right, dude, some of you are trying way too hard. You're not working into your strength, I don't think, when you're on Hinge.
Yeah, just know if I'm ever virtually or physically in the city of Tampa, Florida, I'm being held there against my will. And this...
Somebody told me this a long time ago. It was a baseball lesson, but I think it goes in the dating world also. Follow me on this.
This is going to be your second to baseball analogy of the show, and we haven't even hit the halfway mark yet.
I'm trying to satisfy the male demographic.
Go for it.
Okay.
It's not even baseball season.
I am the Pat McAfee of the Bert Show. Just so you know.
Okay.
All right, so I'm trying out for a baseball team, right? And when I'm trying out, there was a scout there from the Cincinnati Reds. I'll never forget his name, Freddie Miles.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
This is a real story?
It's a real story. And he said to me, look, Bert, when you're doing these tryouts, what you want to do is you want to spend extra time emphasizing what you're good at and not what you're not good at. And old Freddie knew that old Bert wasn't the great hitter. So he was more like, spend time in the field, show me and the other scouts here your speed, but whatever you do, stay out of that cage, bro. Right? It's the same thing with dating here. If you're really good looking, there is no reason to go on Hinge here and do one of these things. If you're not funny, if you're not quick, you're playing to your disadvantage. If you're good looking, let your good looking speak for itself.
Yeah, you're going to ruin your hotness with your voice and your answers. So on the dating app Hinge, you can answer certain prompts with a voice. So you can record it and you can answer a question, be like, what's your favorite sport? My favorite sport is baseball. And you can record it so someone can hear what you look or what you sound like. And it never goes well because these guys are just trying a little bit too hard. So this week I decided to virtually transport myself to Tampa, Florida, because I'm going to be there this weekend for my cousin's bridal shower. And I thought, hey, maybe at the very least I can find true love while I'm searching for these voice prompts. So you're going to find out just how bad it is in Tampa, Florida. Tampa has the worst kind of men. They're all like the white guys who couldn't make it in Miami, and they're just transient. They're Miami rejects? They're Miami rejects. If they couldn't make it in Miami, they go to Fort Lauderdale. If you can't make it in Fort Lauderdale, you go to Tampa.
It's the Miami farm team.
Yeah.
Oh, no, another baseball analogy. Three in the same show. No.
It is the minor leagues of Fort Lauderdale. And then
Another one.
And then if you can't make it in Tampa, you go to Fort Myers. And then it's just this cycle until you get kicked out of Florida.
Got it.
So in Tampa, you're going to find out that these guys are basically just big man children. Unhinged. Unhinged. So that was actually my tease for the first audio. You're going to find out that they're actually big man children.
It's pronounced Brian. Some people like to call me Brijon.
Oh, no.
Dijon. Mustard. Muscle hamster. Mighty Mouse. Pants pisser. Guy that pissed in his pants. The guy that at that one party pissed in his pants. Just the guy who's known for peeing his pants.
Okay.
Well, they are not calling you Chick Magnet.
No, they're calling him Brijon.
I know the next time I'm in the bedroom with my husband, muscle hamsters come out. Show me that muscle hamster.
Okay, the thing about when you leave Miami, it's probably because you couldn't make it as a SoundCloud rapper. So why not try and become a SoundCloud pianist?
All right, listen to this right here. All right. Thank you.
And the other thing about Tampa is that there's a really big farming population, and it turns out some of these farmers are a little cuckoo.
A few summers ago, I was at our second home on the Georgia coast and went down a trail in the woods and happened upon a big roaring fire in a little clearing, in the middle of July, mind you. And standing by that fire was a Geechee witch doctor performing some type of a ritual. You can't make this stuff up. She wasn't too happy to see me, and so she proceeded to put a curse on me. If you want to hear the rest of the story, I'll tell it to you in person.
Oh, okay. I'm mad at the tease, though. Yeah, I like the tease.
He can work a radio.
I'll go on a date with him and I'll hire him to take my job.
And I like how you also threw in the beginning, as a woman, I'm like, he has a second home on the Georgia coast.
Oh, that's what she picked up on. I was focused on the accent.
Yeah, me too.
Mance knows what he's doing. All right, this last one actually isn't from Tampa. This is a listener submission, so shout out to anybody who wants to share in the misery of the Hinge dating app problems. This person thought he would really bring in the ladies with his rendition of Mulan's Reflection.
No.
Who is that girl I see staring straight back at me? When will my reflection show who I am inside? Nailed it.
I like this thing.
Absolutely nailed it. So if I don't find my future husband in Tampa this weekend, you know why.
Yes.
The Bert Show.